Good evening. My name is Ari. I'm an emergency manager, and I love hurricanes. No, really, I love hurricanes. The science, the phenomenon, the hazards, the disaster, all of it. How a simple thunderstorm can migrate across an ocean, grow in intensity to become this cyclonic bomb of winds and a wall of water that slams into a coastline, leaving devastation in its wake. I love it. I know. It sounds crazy, right? Even my mom thought that I might have had a few screws loose to love such things. And seriously, she's in the audience, you can ask her tonight. You see, I'm a native New Orleanian where we have 5 seasons: winter, spring, summer, fall, and hurricane season. I grew up evacuating from hurricanes. You know, where you sit in standstill traffic for hours, trying to get a stretch in the exhaust fumes of your car, trying to escape a storm with the rest of the city. Now, who on earth gets excited about that? Me. So I guess you could say I was destined for this field of emergency management, but it truly didn't manifest itself without a turning point, and I'll explain. So as an ambitious 21-year-old in her senior year of college and interning at the local emergency management agency, I always tell folks, Katrina stole my innocence. The night before my city was utterly destroyed, I stood outside of the Emergency Operations Center in Baton Rouge, looking at the storm's bands start to swirl in, and I thought to myself, man, my resume is about to be so, what does the younger generation say? Lit? Now, how many have actually experienced a hurricane? Good number. So let's add another adjective to this ambitious 21-year-old: naive. The reality is that my city, my home, the house I grew up in, all of my family's houses sat underwater. And not just any water, bacteria and gasoline contaminated, mosquito infested water for over 3 weeks. I will never forget the vivid stench in New Orleans when we first returned to clean up. And you don't have to show me pictures to remind me of the mildew and mold growing up the once beautiful floral wallpapers in my mother's house. It's forever etched in my brain. Now, I studied disaster science management in college, right? But no one ever covered how to be both responder and survivor in their lectures. So what about me? What about my loose screws? Did I lose my love of hurricanes? Did I somehow gain sanity through devastation? The reverse happened, actually. Bearing all that witness to so much devastation actually lit a fire in me. That love, that passion, that insanity, those loose screws, they gained deeper meaning and morphed into purpose. That idea of being responder and survivor fueled my determination to make a difference. So I dove headfirst into emergency management, and I've been in this field now for over 17 years. At age 35, I achieved my dream job as being a regional hurricane program manager at the federal level. I am better equipped to serve those vulnerable communities that are at risk to hurricanes because of everything I myself learned in Katrina. I am living my purpose, my passion, my loose screws. When you are so passionate about something that folks think you have a few loose screws, don't shy away from them. Embrace them. Make them your own. Remember, we only have iPhones today because one man with quite a few loose screws took his passion and turned them into his and our reality. So take your passions, that love that not even a natural disaster can destroy, and discover purpose in them. By finding your purpose, you will unlock that dedication, determination, and discipline to chase your dreams, and you'll be destined to achieve them, just like I did. So I will leave you with this last question. Do you have any loose screws? Thank you.